Okay, it's Wednesday. It's time for the weekly weigh-in. We've decided that we're going to try to do the major videos on Wednesday, every Wednesday, which is the weight check-in, measurements check-in, just to make sure that we're on track. We're doing the little videos throughout the week just for fun, to show you our progress, what we're doing, all that kind of stuff. But Wednesdays is the major video. So today is the major video. However, you need to excuse this mess and whatever that thing is back there. I just finished my workout, and I did 1 hour on the Kinect again, and I pretty much got 5 stars for every single song. So I think starting next week, I'm going to have to bump it up from beginner to moderate, because I'm getting it a little too good. My calories that I've burned have increased on the exercises of today. So I'm very excited about that. I went from 179 calories to I think it was 238 today. So that means I've been pushing it pretty good. Very excited. I still have to do my bike, and I will do my bike tonight when my husband gets home so he can help me out. But I wanted to get this video done and uploaded while the baby was still asleep. Today, I noticed that Chrissy already had her video up. She's doing an amazing job. Definitely check out her channel as well, because she's lost over 70 pounds in 6 months doing what she's doing. And she's giving her tips and advice on what she's doing for those who can. Unfortunately, I can only do about half of what she can do at the moment because I'm still breastfeeding. But definitely check her out, and I will post her link. I think I sent her video out already as well, but definitely check hers out today, because she's got some good tips in there. Okay, so for mine, I have been working out just about every day. On Monday, what is what today? Well, Monday, I injured myself. I pinched a nerve in my hip. I was just over halfway through my workout, and I did a move called the Bravo, which is where you sit there and you clap and you engage your core and you're working your way down. And as I was working my way down, I pinched the nerve. So for the remainder of my workout, my wonderful, wonderful husband pretty much stretched me throughout the rest of the time. So that got me back into it. Yesterday I did some moderate, mostly bike work, just to be on the safe side. Today I felt fantastic, so I jumped on the Kinect and got right back into it again. I was pain-free, everything was fine, it just needed a break. I had hit that plateau where I finally actually injured myself, but it was just a mild injury. But other than that, it's going great. The Kinect is getting a little easier every time I do it. I am coming back to Phoenix on Friday, and I'm going to bring my Kinect and everything with me. So there's no excuses as to why I can't keep going. I bring the gym with me. I have it with me everywhere I go. I don't need internet. I don't need a gym. I have it all right there, and I'm going to bring it with me. So I'm still going to be accountable every day. Okay, so did the weigh-in. Found out my scale is fluctuating a little bit. It's I don't know if it's not calibrated right or if something's going on, because it was fluctuating quite a bit between, I saw some that were 362 all the way up to 380. But 378 is the number that I saw most frequently, so I'm going to go based on that. 378 is 4 pounds higher than the last time I weighed myself in. So I'm hoping that's just because I'm retaining water or whatever the case may be. I did weigh myself pretty much every day, and it fluctuated a lot every day. After talking a lot with Chris about it and getting very frustrated because, I'm working really hard, but nothing seems to be really paying off, she reminded me, you only record the once a week ones. Those are the ones that count the most. You're going to see your weight fluctuate all throughout the week based on what you eat, how you eat, the calories, if you're working out, if you're retaining water. There's so much that happens that you can't go based on your weight every day. So I believe last Wednesday I was at either 381 or 382. So based on that, I've lost 4 pounds if we're going to be doing this weekly. So I'm not going to psych myself out and make these videos every day with my weight starting at, this, or getting excited because now the scale says 374. Can't do that. I'm gonna burn myself out. I'm gonna get frustrated, and I'm gonna get angry. So I'm going to be doing the weekly weigh-ins on Wednesdays, and tracking only those. I'm still going to weigh myself every day just to make sure I'm on track, I'm doing what I'm doing, but I'm not going to count them. So, measurements. While I noticed that the scale was going up, I did my measurements again. The first time I did my measurements was June 17th. That was the first time I actually started, tracking all my measurements, getting everything written down and recording it. On June 17th, my neck was 16 inches. Yes, my neck is 16 inches. I've measured myself a few times since then. I'm not going to go through them all. But the measurements as of today, my neck went from a 16-inch around to 14 and a half inches around. So I lost an inch and a half so far on my neck, just my neck alone. My bust size, I started off at a 52 and a half. I am now at a 51 and a half. So I've lost an inch on my bust. My waist, I started out at 53 inches. It is now down to 50 inches. So I've lost 3 inches off my waist. As far as the top portion of my body, I can definitely tell that things are moving in the right direction. It's true what they say, you lose weight from the top down, because my sister, Kelly, who recently, probably about 7 or 8 months ago, actually did gastric bypass surgery to lose her weight, and she looks fantastic. She's lost quite a bit of weight. She's already way skinny. She saved all her clothes and gave them to me, but she never got as big as me. I think her highest weight was like around the 300 mark, but she saved all her bigger clothes and gave them all to me. So once a week or so, I've been going through them and just seeing if there's anything that fit me so far. I went through them yesterday, and I was able to get quite a few shirts out of there that didn't originally fit nice, and I'll actually be wearing them when I go to Phoenix, which is very exciting. Unfortunately, the pants still didn't fit. That's where I keep the majority of my weight, is my belly and my hips and my butt and my thighs. So that's going to take a bit longer to start reducing. But I have noticed it on my upper body so far. Even though I haven't noticed it in my lower body, the measurements don't lie. My right thigh originally was at 38 inches. It is now down to 33 and a half inches. My right calf was originally 22 inches. Now it's 21 and a half inches. My left thigh was originally a 36. Now it's a 32. And my left calf was originally a 24, and now it's a 22. So in my legs, it's coming off. Which is where a big portion of my thighs and my calves are pretty big. So it's definitely coming off there. My waistline originally was 53, and now my hips were originally at 64. My hips are now at a 61. So it's working. Even though the scale isn't reflecting anything, it's working. The inches are starting to come off, and that's when I'm going to be able to start wearing the clothes. So I'm very, very excited to see that the numbers are going down. I was very excited because the measuring tape that I use, one of these right here, when I did it around my hips on the very first day to measure it, I couldn't get it all the way around. I almost wanted to cry. It was a big gap. Like a good few inches. I believe the measuring tape goes up to 60, and my husband had to help me get those extra 4 inches because the measuring tape didn't fit around me, even with squeezing it and pulling it and whatever. So when I measured it today, I still did it accurately. I still did it the way you're supposed to. But if I pulled it pretty tight, I can actually touch the two ends together. But that was pulling it tight. That was not an accurate measurement, so I didn't take that. But, it was just very exciting to see those two touch. So I'm hoping before the end of the month, I'll be able to start getting into some of those pants that my sister gave to me, which are about a size 26. And I have found my goal dress that I'm going to wear when I perform at the Pagan Pride Festival on November 9th. It's a size 18-20. And it's a lavender color, and it's got these really pretty flowers on it. And I took pictures. It fits, that it's not flattering at all. It shows every possible roll in all the curves and not in the sexy way. So that's my goal dress. I can at least put it on, but now I need to work on shrinking it down so that it looks good. So I want to be able to wear that dress on when I sing. That's my goal. So anyway, that's the weekly progress. It's already 10 minutes into this video. I was only going to make it a quick one. But that's my progress so far. So the inches are coming off while even the scale isn't reading my progress. Hopefully it's just the scale not calibrating right or whatever. But the inches are coming off. So I'm very excited. I'm going to hit it hard. I'm excited to go to Phoenix in the next couple of weeks. And I will be working out quite a bit with Chris. So our next couple of videos, hopefully will be us together doing it. That'll be fun. I haven't seen her in a while. So yeah, that's it. Everything's going great so far. Kind of wish I could ramp it up a little bit more, but until the baby can eat on his own, I have to be careful. So slow and steady right now. But it's working. So keep cheering me on. It has helped a lot. I can't believe I'm at 15 subscribers already. I'm super, super, super excited about that. I have to say thank you so much for everybody who's sharing my video and telling people about it. I've received numerous messages about how I'm motivating other people, and I've got more friends on my Fitbit and my FitnessPal now. So it really, truly helps me, even if you don't think it does. I'm sorry if anyone thinks it's kind of spammy, but it really, truly helps me. I am just definitely one of those people that I hate disappointing people. I will do everything in my power to make sure that I do not disappoint people. So I don't want to come on here and say that I failed or say that I didn't make this goal or something happened. So please, 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 please keep sharing it. Keep telling people about it. I really love that I have to keep myself accountable to everybody, and they're cheering me on. And if I fail, then I will be disappointing quite a few people. So thank you for all your positive comments. Thank you for being so sweet about this and supporting me, and thank you so much for sharing it. Keep rooting me on. I'll talk to you guys next week. I'll try to do little videos in between there, especially when Chris and I go work out. But the next weigh-in will be on Wednesday. Thank you.